on EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by the former Duke national champion. Hasn't paid for a meal in Durham, North Carolina since 2002. It's Jay Williams.
Nor do I plan on paying for a meal anytime soon, my man. But you know what? Free food out here for these guys on the court tonight. They're ready to eat. Let's check out the action.
Jay, I have the tab the next time. Let's do this. Utah begins the game with the basketball. Conley, they get it down to Gobert. Using the post to his advantage there and the finish at the rim. So far, so good.
Didn't take long to get this crowd on their feet. And one of the most undervalued things in sports, the 13th man, the fans. If they get you going in the game, they can help you sustain that energy.
Conley into the front court. He'll run the offense. Screen coming. Mitchell in a matchup with Collins. Nothing going here on that drive. To Conley. 5 to shoot for Utah. Conley. Can't connect. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
To Gobert. Serge Ibaka sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Slam dunk.
If you didn't dunk that, then we would have to talk about it.
It's Jazz ball. Conley.
Let's go. Pick him up. Pick him up.
Surveys the floor. Has a chance. The shot by Conley, no good. Brown into the front court. Leads 4. And he scores. Euro step into the rim, Jay.
Ed, did you see that in transition? Don't 1-2 ooh-wee on him.
Ooh-wee. Oh, it's good. To Gobert. Oh, ferocious slam inside.
I mean, with so much talk these days about three-point shooting and the spacing on the court and having versatile athletic wings, sometimes when you have a dominant big man, you keep giving him the ball. You let him be that anomaly.
Conley into the front court. 10-4 is the score. They get it down to Ingram. Almost. Tough shot in traffic. Nothing going here on that drive. Brandon Ingram sends it away. Out of bounds. Last touch by Brandon Ingram. We have both squads set to make some moves right now. Conley, down low for Davis. Off the assist.
That's a strong finish. Regardless of contact, finishing strong is key.
Stuffs it down with authority. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Ed Davis. For 3. Well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And the slam.
An easy 2. Get back on defense.
To Van Vliet. Good. Off a spin.
And see, this is simple. This is where the PG pulls the bigs over to the side and says, we can't allow that to happen. You need to be an enforcer down low.
And scores. Strong take.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
The drive, right to the basket. The crossover, gets inside, and the slam dunk. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Cruises inside for two.
Big shout out to the athletic trainer for this team. It's obvious you've been doing all the preparation required of your team in the weight room in the offseason. Flex on them a little bit.
To the rim, lays it up and in.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Across the timeline, it's Conley. Under a minute to go before halftime.
Screen, I got your help.
5 on the shot clock. Here comes the screen. Has a look. The Raptors able to clear the board. It goes down.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
Mike Conley, couple of free throws on the way. A career 81% free throw shooter. And he connects on the first free throw. No back-to-back free throws here. He missed the second. I don't know what the defender was doing there, but count the points.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Fires the three. Van Vliet denied. Have to like the defense. That misses with 2 seconds to go. Time expires to end the first half. The Raptors have the lead.
Thanks, Ed. When you have a look at these highlights,
Player of the half.
I'm ready to skip ahead and just get this guy player of the game. You can tell he's on his way to a special game.
Who was cold?
what can you say? The title of this segment. He was definitely cold in that first half. Here we go. Fellas, back to you.
All set to go here in the second half. The third quarter is underway. Ball's controlled by the Raptors. Count the basket. A lot of contact. No foul.
And it's so deflating for the defense when you pick up right exactly where you left off at halftime. That's the kind of energy you need.
Nice finish at the rim.
Let me tell you something that nobody will ever talk about. Did you see him slow down right before he was about to go up? That slow change of speed, that slight change was just enough to throw the defender off.
And count the basket inside.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Straight down the middle of the lane. Way to punch it home.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Here comes the screen. Conley against the former first-rounder. Trying to cash in. Conley shot off the mark. And a throwdown.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Utah ball. Conley, deep right corner. Here comes the screen. To Conley. Lets it fly from long range. Good contest on the three. Conley misses.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Conley into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. Nothing going here on that drive. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Mitchell to the basket, but he can't get it to go. Whoa! What a finish!
Man, they are just continuing to pour it on. But the one thing we know about in this league, you have to make sure that you continue to play with energy because leads can evaporate quickly.
Both coaches dipping into their reserves. Changes coming onto the floor. Conley. Good look that time, but off the mark. Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down. Good luck keeping up with that.
Did you see that jump? It was as quick as a pogo stick.
Conley. Nice pass to get things going.
You know, from a point guard perspective, one of the things that I learned when I played in the league was that the more I was willing to give the ball up, the harder other players were willing to run to their spots. The harder the bigs were running to the rim. The harder the three-point shooters were running to the three-point line because they knew they could be active recipients. And when they caught the ball, they knew exactly what to do with it.
Here comes the screen. Deep three at the buzzer. Third quarter comes to an end. The Raptors enjoying a sizable lead. It's Utah basketball as we begin the fourth quarter. And stuffs it down with authority.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Here comes the screen. Has a chance. Not going down for him this time.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're...
Stuffs it down with authority.
It's easy to become mesmerized when you watch a player who can create off the dribble. We call that dancing. When you allow a player to dance with that much space, that's Prob City.
Here comes the screen. And the finish. Slam dunk.
I don't think I could do that on a 5-foot rim.
I can, because that's my only choice. Stuffs it down with authority.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Donovan Mitchell with the rock.
Right.
The screen sets him up for two.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Stuffs it down with authority.
Oh, man, did you see that swiftness? He dunked that thing like a tennis ball.
It looked like that in his hand. Mitchell with it up top. 14-point deficit. The Jazz with 4 on the shot clock.
By yourself, put it up.
Right time, right player.
Can't teach height.
Hey, chest up, let's go.
Got it. Good trap.
Frank Kaminsky snatching it out of the air.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Rebounds taken down by the Raptors. And stuffs it home. At this point, they're twisting in the wind.
Were you looking for a response from me? Because I don't really know what else there is to even say. I mean, is this even a game? I mean, we should just start packing up and getting ready to go right now.
Oh, he's denied.
Oh, big man doing work right there.
Late heave to beat the buzzer. It's the Raptors with the victory as they win this one handily. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
Here we go with the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. The Raptors were solid in today's victory. They did plenty of great things, but we all know what's going to be remembered are the dunks. And you know what? I'm going to remember nothing but the dunks as well. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Toronto Raptors.
Player of the game.
And what we have here are highlights worth 1,000 words. There's no question he stood out amongst the rest in today's matchup.